Hello everybody and welcome back, and today I am going to be going over a video of where to find good gems for stone crafting and stuff like that, and also just in general just to get really good items as well from like ores and whatnot, like void ores and all that good fun stuff. So when you're trying to level up your stone crafting, it's going to be pretty tricky to level it up, especially when you get higher level. Like, you do want to go to places that have like a better spot. Like, ideally, I do, like, if you guys watch my other videos, I have a video showing basically in Everfall just mining silver and iron. That's good for a certain level. So this is the next step up. You can see I was in Mourning right there, just the top left hand area, and basically just mining in this one area right here. The reason why I really do like this area is because, one, you get ore cal, so that's like a super bonus right there, and then you have like so many other ores. You have platinum, you have iron, you have star metal, you have silver. So you basically get a whole area of everything. So that's why this place is the best, I personally find, for like leveling up your stone cutting, because like you need all those gems, right? So there's lots of platinum, there's lots of everything. And then also what makes this place really good is that you could just you just saw that I got a recipe sells for a lot, especially if you get specific types of recipes, for like cooking and stuff like that. Those sell for a lot, like easily like anywhere from like 100 to like 1,000 gold to 5,000, depending on what type of recipe you're getting though. So with that, I usually always start with mining all the ore cal as fast as possible when I'm in this area, because this area is can be pretty populated at certain times. So make sure that you do get the ore cal first, and then start going with the other mines. Ideally, I go with ore cal, and then I go with the platinum, and then eventually I go with the star metal, and then lastly I go finish it off with the iron. I will pick up silver first, just because it's just like on the route. Going this way, like you saw, like some people did take mine a few other stuff, but not too much. It's not too crazy. So I do mine the silver because they do have a chance of dropping gems, and they're actually very good for like crafting other stuff as well. So like all this stuff like has a big effect of like with every single type of crafting profession, you're going to need all this ore for everything, technically, not just stone cutting, everything. You're going to use it for everything, so it's really good. And also, you know what, might as well loot as well, so because there's quite a bit of loot that you can use for crafting and whatnot. So when you're also looting around this area, make sure that you guys also put on mining equipment, because mining equipment is going to help you get extra gems. So make sure you do that. And sometimes you could also ideally you do want to pop luck as well, a herb luck. So you can buy herb mining luck, and they're actually very inexpensive. Like, don't buy the really high level ones, like you could get the 2,000. Yeah, you don't need to buy that. I mean, you could, but it's fairly expensive. Like on my server, they go from like 75 to like 300 gold. So yeah, they're really expensive. I recommend getting the herb roasted potato. That's a very good one to get, because one, you get like, I think over 1,400, I think it was. So you get 1,400. I was actually able to find void ore using that type of herb, so that's good enough. I just put my mining gear on, and I was able to get void ore because of that. So, and there is a purple pot, I think it's like proficient booster, where you get 7% gather. You have to buy that because that's really gonna make you get more resources a lot more quicker, and it's definitely worth it. Don't get the of course, like the tier 5 or 4, because they're actually pretty expensive. I think they're like 30 to 100 depending on what type of tier you get, but they are so good in mining, so I highly recommend you guys go ahead and do that. And right now I'm just getting star metal. You can see I'm getting quite a bit of gems, and all of this is like super useful for crafting. So this place is like one of the best in the entire game, from my opinion, for just leveling up everything in general, because like I'm starting to get into the stage where I have to start using star metal for crafting, so it's really good. and there's iron, there's silver. Silver is good. It just doesn't have gold. This area does not have gold, and so that is a little bit of a downside, but like you don't really use gold too much. It's just the odd things that you use gold for. So I mean, gold is not really that valuable on my server either. So say if you need gold, like they're going for pennies right now, like 1 or 2 pennies. So you know, I would just buy it. I would just buy it. But like this stuff, like it goes for like a gold per piece almost. So yeah, like, well, enough the ores. The ores I think go for like 50 cents. So yeah, they're pretty darn expensive. So this area is also really good for gathering and making a lot of gold. So just keep that in mind too, because yeah, everyone's going to start using all these resources. I do find they're going to be very high demand, especially when people are getting higher crafting. They don't want to go and farm this stuff. They rather just pay for it and stuff like that. So it's a really good place. So I'm almost finished mining everything. Do keep in mind these are all level 50 mobs. So ideally you do want to be a little bit of a high level just to take down these mobs. Like technically you could do that at 45 and have still not too much of a problem. So yeah, like pretty much found everything, mined everything. Lastly, I'm gonna go to my last spot, which is kind of like my favorite spot, because like one, you get this really nice type of dye, and then you just finish off with like that iron. So it is behind these bushes. So yeah, just like right there. I'm just gonna quickly finish off this mob, get that mob down, and technically you can skin too. So there's some decent areas, and there's fishing too. So see, if you're waiting for everything else to respawn, you can go straight down there. There's a fishing spot and you could just fish. So yeah, if you guys like this video, like and subscribe, and also share it with other people. And if you dislike it. And yeah, also comment below what you want me to do a video of. If you guys want any help with something, just comment below and I'll probably try to make a video of it. And yeah, until then, I'll see you guys in the next video.